Hey there. It's been a project for a while to start recording a few shorter bits for YouTube and for when you just don't have time to sit down for a whole hour or hour and a half full yoga practice. So this is my first light bites. Welcome. Got a couple of blocks here. We might want to use these blocks. And I'm going to take one right now to sit up on. And you might want to stack your blocks. And if you don't have any blocks, you might use a cushion. But something a bit more solid is preferable because you can tell whether you're leaning to one side or not. So when we sit down at the start of our yoga practice, we call it the check-in. We call it the check-in because it's like we're arriving at a hotel. We're coming to do something different. We're coming away from the day-to-day. We're coming away from our normal life, and we're coming to do something a bit special, a bit fun, and it's ultimately going to relax us, make us feel good. And it's a lovely change of pace from boring old reality. So as we develop that sense of coming to the yoga mat representing that, so this check-in, this sit down, this sort of formalized arrival starts to feel more and more like a homecoming, and you might start to feel relaxed. As soon as you sit down, gently let the palms fall to the thighs and soften your eyes and close them. When we do that, first thing we do is we grow tall. We let the spine be tall without straining. The weight resting on the block. We take a nice big breath in. Open the mouth, make a nice noisy sigh of relaxation. Take that a couple more times. Isn't it great to be alive? And it might not feel like that, but we try to think that, try to invoke that, just the wonder of existence, of consciousness. When we chant Om one time to ground ourselves, Om is beginning, sustenance, and decay. It's the cycle of existence. Breathing in deeply. And let the Om fall away and let the hands fall back to the thighs. Now I sat up quite high there. It's a bit too high for me. I'm going to take a block away. You're going to experiment. You might come straight down to the floor. Depends on your practice level, your openness level. Just keep the knees down though. When it comes to a side bend, drop one hand, doesn't matter which hand, reach up and over, and just take a moment to get loose through the shoulders, to feel expansive across the chest. And the gaze is not dropped down to the hand and the knee, but the gaze is looking forwards or even gently up, just inside of that raised arm. Big breath in. Maybe you reach a little more out of the side of the body. You fold a little deeper, but try to squash here on the inside. We're lifting up and over. Maybe the elbow bends a little more and we bend more deeply. Now we're going to come up. We're going to inhale, float those fingers, follow the fingers with the vision, and we float up. So we're lifting from the core, not pushing off the ground with the hand. Both hands are up above the head. Again, a little soften through the shoulder, maybe a little wiggle and a flap of the wrists, scrunching and wiggling of the fingers, rotating of wrists in both directions, and then we'll drop the other hand down to the mat, and we'll inhale and open, exhale, fold. So again, pause here, don't go as deep as you can, but get open here through the chest. You feel like the pectorals are moving apart, the chest is expanding, and lifting up and out of the pelvis. Maybe we bend the grounded or ground elbow, open a bit deeper into this. As you lift up, lifting from the core, floating, a brief pause in the middle, over to the other side bend to the other side, coming deeper straight away this time. but still not collapsing the head, looking for that openness across chest. Once more, float up and side bend to the other side. Lovely. That should feel really, really nice. And then we come back to the middle here and we're going to twist. So we start off, we'll just open the shoulders a bit more first. Let's circle the shoulders, circle those elbows. Drawing circles with the tips of the elbows, starting to lubricate the shoulders. Feel like the shoulders are come forwards and back of it, moving freely, gliding over the ribs. And now we're going to twist. So we'll bring the arms up like this. We're taking finger and thumb together. The palm is facing forward. Everything is soft here. Soft, soft, soft. And then bring the elbows forwards just a little. So it's like we're scooching the elbows forwards and we're hanging the hand up on a couple of hooks. So if the ribs are popped out, draw the ribs back in. If you can, engage the belly. And we're going to breathe out through the nose as we twist. Feel like you're twisting from the bottom of the spinal cord to the top. And feeling that spiral go one way or the other, like twisting a piece of paper one way or the other. And then we're going to bring the elbows out and we're going to twist a bit deeper and a bit faster. Slow it down. Slow it down. And then let it go. Bring the palms back to the thighs. Lift crown of head. Gently, gently drop chin. You may feel a little bit dizzy. That's okay. Let's get rid of that block. And we're going to come over onto the back and start getting into the core a little bit. So firstly, I just want to start finding the pelvis, finding the movement of the pelvis. So with the fingertips behind and the soles of the feet on the floor, I'm rolling over the pelvis. I'm rolling back. I'm drawing the belly in. Lower back rounds out or comes towards it. Inhale. We're rolling over the sitting bones, opening the chest. Lumbar curve comes into play. This curve inwards of the lower back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Really concentrate on that pelvis, rolling the pelvis under one way and the other. And then come into our forwards position. Take off the fingers if you can. Stay strong here in the core. Maybe we float a foot. Maybe we float the other foot. Maybe we hold the thighs. Try to keep that lumbar curve in place. Maybe the legs extend. Maybe the arms extend. And gently lower. So that's a really full-on version of our boat pose. That might be one to work on it. I'm still working on it. And we come to a gentle, more ordinary boat pose where we let the back roll under a little bit and see how we use different muscles between lifting from here, extended lower back, to here, rounded lower back. Here the legs may feel a lot lighter. And we're going to lower down. Keep the shoulders off the back, off the mat, just resting on the sacrum. And then inhale up and through. Exhale. In. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Drop those fingers back. Lift up the hips. Drop the bum next to the heels. Come down onto the back. Backs of the hands are down. Might slide the bum back towards the heels just a little bit. We're coming to 10 rounds of our glute bridge. Flatten the lower spine on the floor. Feel like the feet want to slide away and the shoulders want to go that way. And with that opposite tension, as we exhale, hips float in between, hips float up in the middle. Inhale here at the top. Exhale it down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the knees together. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale, flatten the back. Exhale, float up those hips. There is no strain in the lower back. Glutes are working really nicely. Quads are working. Adductors are working. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale to flatten. Exhale, float it up. Maybe we move the feet in a little bit. Lift up the hips a bit more. Open the chest a bit more, the heart. Exhale, roll it down. So it's like a wave as it comes down, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale. Exhale it up. Inhale. Exhale, roll it down. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale it up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale, roll it down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale it up. Open the heart that bit more. Inhale. Roll it down. Exhale. Move the feet in a little bit more if you can. Exhale it up. Squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale it down. Ready for the last one? This time we're going to come up onto the tiptoes once we've lifted. Make sure you're really lifting the hips so the calves don't cramp. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift it up, raise the heels. Maybe the feet come in a bit more. Really opening as much as we can here. Squeezing the thighs together, squeezing the glutes. Nice active glutes here. Gently rolling it down. Keep the heels up, keep the heels up, keep the heels up. Drop the heels. Well done. And now we take a nice massage across the top of the glutes, across the hip bones. Rolling the knees side to side. Windscreen wiping the knees left and right. Shoulders stay where they are. Back of head stays where it is. And plant the sole of the left foot. Make sure the lower back is flat on the floor. So we're tucking the pelvis under. Belly comes in. Exhale. Heel goes towards the sky, the ceiling. This is a hamstring stretch. So we're looking for as straight a leg as possible. This is actually my leg straight. It still looks a bit bent, but that's all the way to the end of the joint. So for you, you might be about here, and then we want to come to that. Okay, so we go for a smaller but straighter stretch. So the hands are going to find the back of the thigh, back of the calf, not the knee. And we might work up to the foot in due time, but we'll start off a little bit lower than our maximum so that the shoulders stay really heavy on the mat. So the upper body is completely soft down on the mat. Exhale, draw the leg in a little. Maybe we extend away the other leg. Keep lifting up through the heel and drawing the toes back towards you. Gently relax on an inhale. Exhale, draw the leg in a bit more. So you might be ready to take a deeper grip without lifting the shoulders. Have a play. Keep pushing away through the heel. Soften on the inhale. Deepen on the exhale. I want to be feeling a nice deep stretch on the back of the leg. And plant the sole of the left foot back on the floor. We're going to cross the right ankle over left thigh. Pick up the left foot. Left shin parallel to the ground. Right knee moves away from us. Now this exercise, you've got to keep the core under control. So we're going to inhale the leg away. As soon as the lower back starts lifting up, we lose control. We've gone too far. So only extend the leg as far as you can whilst moving it from the belly. Inhale the leg away. Exhale it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. As you come back in, really squeeze the left leg to draw the leg in as much as you can. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Now a little twist here. You want to have a look at me. So you've got your foot crossed over there. And we just let that sole of the foot fall down to the floor. So you roll onto your left hip, let the sole of the right foot land, shoulders still grounded on the mat, and then perhaps that right knee starts falling out towards the side of the left foot. So we find this nice stretch down the outside of the right thigh there. Breathe into it and see if you can relax with each exhale. And then inhale the knee back up. If it's across, land the sole of the foot again and roll back onto the back. Uncross the ankle, all four limbs up to the sky, and just give the extremities a little shake, a little wobble. Dead bug asana. Just flopping it out a little bit there. And then we're going to come to stretch the other side, starting with our hamstring stretch again. So we'll keep the right sole of the foot and left leg goes up. Extend it away through the heel. Find, just drop, extend away again. Draw those toes back. And inhale, gently relax. Exhale, we draw it in. Maybe hands start to walk up the leg. Maybe foot extends away and we put the leg long. Yeah, we'll gently let that go. Bring the sole of the right foot down, cross left ankle over. And we come in inches. Sole of the shin of the right leg parallel to the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Strong core. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze the knee in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Squeeze it in. Place the right foot on the floor and we're twisting again. Rolling onto the right hip, sole of left foot comes down. Maybe left knee goes over to the left. Let that go. Plant the sole of the left foot back down. Come back to center. Both soles of feet down. And again, the wind rolling across the top of the pelvis. Nice. Have a quick check your position. Check you're in line with your mat. We're going to roll forwards and back. Default fun. Split it up. Love forward strengthening. Very. So I might try and pop through. Getting some momentum. See if you can feel like you're still forwards. And then balance. Unfurl the spine. Come on up to standing. Now it takes a couple of basic sun salutations just to get into that yoga feeling a little bit more. So it's going to look like this. So we're standing nice, pelvis is good, spine is long, gentle bend to the knees. Inhale, arms go high, Urdhva Hastasana, upwards hands. Exhale, circle the hands out, bum goes back, knees bend, spine is long, spine is long, spine is long. And we keep the knees nice and bent until we land the body on the thighs. Now, for some people, the legs may come more towards straight. For some, the knees will be very bent, but we have the body resting on the legs. Let the head go, let the back of the neck lengthen out. And then plant the fingertips down. Keep the pelvis under, core engaged here, and when strong, down, pin that foot. Exhale, fold deeply again. Let the body go, let the body hang and rest on the legs. Bend the knees more back towards the heels. The center, open the palms to the front of the mat. Ready to go again. Inhale up. Exhale, button back. Let it go. Tuck the toes. Downward dog. Just 3 breaths here in downward dog. Maybe you settle down to a still dog this time. And pick up the left leg, send it back and away, long through the leg. Stepping a foot under the body, so it wants to come all the way between the hands if you can. Want to lift up onto the fingertips, drop. push off the back toes, inhale up. Draw the belly in, draw the pelvis under. Exhale, frame front foot, pick up back knee, step it in. Hold. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. We're going to offer some slightly tougher options on the second round. Inhale. Exhale to squat. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink the hips back. You should be able to see your toes. Inhale up to standing. Exhale, flat back. Fold, 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 fold. Inhale, half lift. Right foot picks up. Point the toes this time, flamingo. Maybe pick up the hands. Maybe leave the fingertips down. Extend the right leg back. Toes land. Option for knee down or high lunge. Again, send that heel away. Push down through the toes at the same time. Extend the leg. So toes are pushing, heel is dropping. Opening the thigh here. Getting the pelvis under. Belly is strong and engaged. Inner thighs are working. Everything's working. Shoulders are soft. Exhale, frame that front foot. Right hand goes down. Inhale, left hand goes up. Twist. Strong through the front foot. Float the hand. Lift up. Open twist. High lunge twist. Backhand circles. Up we open out. Warrior two. Shoulders are above hips. Sink. As we get lower, the tailbone goes down. The legs get apart. If we need to shuffle the feet out, we shuffle the feet out. Do not lean forwards. Do not drop the back hip forwards. Body's parallel with the long edge of the mat. Gaze to the front hand. Inhale, straighten front leg. Hands come up above. Exhale, reach forwards. Take a triangle pose. This is a bit long. You might want to bring the back leg in. If it's too long, try to keep the bottom hip going under the top hip. Eventually working towards shoulders above each other. Gaze to front foot, bend knee, turn the heel, frame the front foot. Hip back, high plank. Drop the knees if you need to. Lower down to the ground, inhale through. Back bend. Cobra or up dog, lifting the thighs. Exhale, back to downward dog. Breath here. Pick up the right leg. Right knee taps the nose under the body. Inhale the leg long. Exhale the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale. Across the body, twist right knee, left elbow. Inhale. Once more to the nose. Exhale. Come forward as far as possible, then round. Inhale. This time step through. Right foot steps through, left foot steps through. Fold. Drop the bum, inhale up to standing. Exhale. Final side. Inhale. Exhale to chair. Sink as low as you can. The thighs are parallel with the floor. Loosen the neck, loosen the shoulders. Inhale to standing. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Fingertips are down. Weight to the right foot. Pick up left foot, point toes, flamingo. Maybe hover hands. Extend the left leg back. Plant the left foot. Maybe drop the knee. Maybe we're high lunge. Extend the heel away. Push down through the toes. Extend the heel away. Pelvis under, belly in. Soft shoulders. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up, twist. And strong through the right foot, push through the right foot, lift up, open twist here. And then circle the arms through, warrior two. And turn around so I can still keep facing you guys. Now, warrior two again and again. Shoulders are above hips. Hips are in line with the edge of the mat. Keep trying to draw this knee out. Settling, lowering the tailbone. Looking out over that front hand. We straighten the leg, lift the hands, coming to our Trikonasana. Bottom hip under. Coming towards stacking shoulders. Imagine we're between two sheets of glass. Keep feeling like the front foot is pushing down and away to extend the leg. Maybe the hips open a little more. And gaze to front foot. Bend the knee, turn up the back heel. Fingertips come down. High plank. Or knees down if you need to. Round through upper back, draw in belly, send away heels. Lower down with control. Inhale straight through. Exhale, lower down, tuck toes. Tuck the toes. Exhale back to downward dog. Inhale that left leg back up and away. Exhale the knee to the nose, under the body. So come forwards, get long. Tap the knees to the nose. Inhale it back up. Left knee comes to the left elbow. Point the toe. Inhale it back up. Twist it. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale. To the nose. Inhale. Stepping it through this time. Left foot steps through. Runner's arms get long. Right foot steps through. Fold. All the way up to standing. And we're going to lower down through our chair all the way to the ground. Inhale, Utkatasana chair. Lower the butt, lower the butt, lower the butt. See if you need to lean forwards or back to keep the weight central. And eventually we'll just fall back onto the butt gently. And we're going to roll ourselves down onto the mat. Find the body nice and long here. Draw the right shin in, draw the knee towards the armpit. Let it go. Left knee comes in, right leg goes away. Draw the left knee to the armpit. And then happy baby. Keep the lower back on the mat. And we're looking for upright parallel shins. You might take hold of the outside edge of the foot, the big toe. But try to avoid rolling the back up off the mat or sending the legs wide. Keep the shins up. The heels are above the knees are coming towards the armpits. Arms are heavy, hips are softening. Nice sigh out here. Maybe there's a little rock side to side, that last minute massage of lower back. And then gently release the feet down to the mat. And we're going to rest together for 2 minutes. Extend the legs away. We rock the feet a few times. If this is uncomfortable in the back, plant the soles of the feet back down. If it's okay for you, everything flops out and long, face softens down. We stop trying to control the length or the depth of the breath. We just let the breath happen, let the belly be soft, and let the body feel really heavy. Notice where we're tense, and we don't need to be because we're just lying on the ground. Just lying down here on the nice solid earth, and we don't need to hold our arms up. Don't need to hold anything up. We can all just soften down into the mat. And we're seeing if we can put a little bit of this feeling of relaxation, of our little home away from home or staycation on the yoga mat in our back pocket for later, saving it up when we need it. And take a big, big breath in, as big as you can. Open the mouth, make some noise. Ah. And we're going to stretch away on the next inhale. Stretch fingers and toes away from each other. Soften on the exhale. Inhale, get long. As we exhale, we roll onto the right side of the body. Side of the head comes onto the arm. This transitional state. And then we gently come back to a seated position. You might grab one of your blocks to sit on. That's going to be more comfortable. So hopefully that's left you a little bit warm and a little bit stretched out and relaxed and ready for whatever you've got next. So thanks so much for joining. Like and subscribe, of course, if you can. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.